Nice campground, much improved from what it used to be, but it's one of those places I wouldn't stay here for more than a couple nights. It's convenient, close to Salida. It's also easy access to the river, but just being close to the highway doesn't feel like camping. Although I would say with our fan going on the van tonight or last night, we did not hear anybody driving by on the highway, which was kind of surprising as close as we were. It'd be a different story if we were in a tent. Luckily, we are in the camper van from Titus Adventures for this trip. Today we are checking out the Salida East Campground. This one is just outside of Salida, Colorado. We're about 3 miles from downtown Salida. We're along the Arkansas River. This campground is in the Arkansas Headwaters recreation area. Camped last night in Site 2. Site 1, or also known as 1601, is on our left behind the restroom. Straight ahead, there's a trail going down to the river and just day use parking. There's 1602 where we camped. It is above the river, but it's way above the river. You don't have access and you really can't hear it. 1603 on the right.
1604 on the right.
On the left is the handicap site. And that one is 1605.
$16.06 on the right here.
Yeah, once you get to about 1606, those are decent sites. Left side, 1608.
Right side, 1607.
Left, 1610.
1609. Left side, 1610. Right side, 1611.
And 1612 on the left. This campground was redone sometime in the last 5 years. Our first video of this campground was recorded 5 years ago, and you couldn't even tell where to drive in here. It was before all these large rocks were put in place, before the large boulders were put in place. It's much improved now.
And we have 1615 here on the right, and it looks like it is a pull-through.
Yep, 1615 is a pull-through. I missed the number on that one back there, but it was a pull-through. 1616, left side, just a back in, a little bit of shade. And we're gonna, that was 1617 on the left, was a pull-through.
Then down here by the water.
That's 26, I believe. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah, so the one that was down by the water, we've got video of me walking into that earlier this morning.
Here on the right side, 1618. Followed by 1619 here on the right also.
We are just off of US Highway 50, so you see a lot of cars off to our right side there. 1620 on the left.
1620 21 here on the right.
Speed limit on that section of highway is 55 miles an hour. 1622 left.
1623 right. 1625 right. 1624 left.
Yep. That was 1613 was the site that I couldn't figure out what it was earlier. There's day use parking over here. There's two large parking areas, and as well as some tent sites down here. So I will insert in on the video here shortly the footage from the walk-in tent sites down here. We checked those out this morning. Wasn't sure how busy the parking area would get today, with it being
pretty empty.
Yeah, pretty empty for a Sunday. 1626. Here's the trailer parking. And walk-in tent sites 27 through 29. Right here where we parked. 29, 28, 27 back here. We'll take a close-up look at all of them. The other side of this picnic shelter here is where 1626 is. Just to the left of the rocks. All right, here is 27. It's a large area for a tent. Bit of a path down. Looks like it, yeah, you probably make it if you're adventurous. Site 28 or 1628. This one's more dirt and less gravel. I like that. You get a little bit of rapids there on the river. Even with the wind, you can hear the river pretty good. And walking path straight here to the boat ramp. Oh, hey. There's 29. Before we take 29, let's check out this path. Nice. So either there or here, steps down to the river. I think the RV on the other hill across the river is a different campground. It's a private campground. I just left of the trail, 1629. And off to the left, just where the guy's walking, is more walk-in tent sites. And more parking for the boat ramp. Let's go see what this yurt is. Okay, so this is 1634. There's 29 straight in front of us. Wonder if you'll be able to rent that. Elevation just under 7,000 feet, and the cell phone service here, I had 1 to 2 bars on AT&T.
I have 1 bar now with 5G, but had 2 bars with LTE.
Yeah, so Verizon's not much better. This morning early, it was fine, but then last night it was almost impossible to do anything that required data, check email or anything like that. So, got dark, we went to sleep. So, boat ramp is down here, and then there are some more tent sites. These are really close to the road, but we will show them to you. Be sites 30 through 33. Tent sites 30 through 33. Highway 50. Restrooms aren't far, but I'm never a fan of restrooms by day use area, especially with the 2 large parking lots here. Site 30 or 1630. Tent pad is pretty shaded, even though it's short trees. Trailer parking is just on the other side of that one. I think this trail off to the right also gets you down to the parking lot. $16.31. The building in the distance is on the other side of the highway, so it tells you how close the highway is. And then 1632 back here. Large tent pad. Same with site 32. We've got one more site here on the right, overlooking the river. If you're choosing between the 4 tent sites, this is probably the one. It's closest to the river and furthest from the highway. As tent sites go, I'd probably go with 26. That was a nice one. Lots of shade. You can see a cabin through the trees there. That might be the RV resort next door. Do have a picnic table out here by the boat ramp. I think that's just day use, but we'll go down and check it out as well. Water's pretty shallow right here. At least the first 10 feet or so. Recon. We'll check out that campground in a future video. We've been there many years ago as well, about 8 years. Yeah, there's another view of the Four Seasons RV park, according to the sign up there. I guess that's it.
Thanks for watching and have a very blessed day.